All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise unto my power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Right, shalom to all you sincere, true believers. Right, just got a couple videos queued up. We're gonna go through them and break some scriptures down. Essentially, just going into America's cook, man. But it's just more and more stuff just keep on coming out, man. Recently, you just had Trump talking about which actually had somewhat of a positive effect on the market, slightly. When I say the market, I'm talking about the stock market. But the fact of the matter is, Trump went out saying that there were certain peace talks with Iran, and that could result in the war ending, hopefully by Friday, with them opening up the Strait of Hormuz. Now, we know there's a plethora of different scriptures that talk about certain things, man. But now Iran is actually responding saying, we don't know what he talking about, and we don't know nothing about no peace talks that he's referring to. So let's play these videos.
More concrete actions to come out of these conversations or face those strikes. Then later today, as the president was holding a roundtable in Memphis, Tennessee, expanding on the prospect of these negotiations with Iranian officials, suggesting that an end to the conflict could come as soon as this week. Listen.
My whole life has been a negotiation, but with Iran, we've been negotiating for a long time. And this time, they mean business. And it's only because of the great job that our military did is the reason they mean business. They want to settle, and we're going to get it done, I hope. But we'll see what happens. I think there's a very good chance we're going to end up in a deal. And so we're giving it 5 days, and then we're going to see where that takes us.
The president, other White House officials declining to expand on what the nature of these conversations have been like. The White House suggesting that it will not negotiate in public with the media as these conversations are said to continue. On the flip side, Iranian officials up and down the government suggesting that no direct negotiations have taken place. Initially suggesting that there have been no conversations whatsoever, but just in the past few hours, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs announcing that it had some conversations via intermediaries, third-party countries in the region with whom we believe the United States may have passed along messages that then went to Iran and
Iran is basically saying there hasn't been any peace talks, man. Check this out.
Sheridan Place. Trump says Iran has until Friday to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. In return, the U.S. will be talking with friends along the way. Trump says there's been some progress in peace talks with Iran. Iran denies talks even having taken place. Trump says Iran has until Friday to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. In return, the U.S. will pause strikes on Iran's power plants. President Trump vowing to take Iran's enriched uranium for its nuclear program. And the worst flooding in 2 decades.
So y'all see that? Hey, in a nutshell, he talking about, it's peace talks happening and Iran straight denying it, right? We got some more, right? Because remember, Trump also, he tried to rally up the troops. See, the reason why now Trump, and see, it's making sense when you start to really see what's going on. Trump tried to rally up all of these other NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization countries to go up over there and go cock diesel on Iran. But you got a lot of these other countries, man. They not banging with America, man. They copping pleas, and they not really feeling what America's doing, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful, right? So let's go ahead and play this real quick. I want to show you.
Good morning. Well, President, here for you.
Speaking of that, let's go to Brian Yennis with more on President Trump's push for European allies to help protect ships in the Strait of Hormuz. Brian, good morning.
Good morning. Well, President Trump is meeting with Ireland's Prime Minister Michael Martin at the White House today for St. Patrick's Day, and Ireland does not support a push for allies to come together. President Trump's push for an armada of military ships to protect the Strait of Hormuz. And frankly, Ireland is not alone. Germany is one of those countries that is a flat out no on joining a particularly on providing military assets to protect the strait. Germany's defense minister adding, quote, "This is not our war. We did not start it. The European Union and its 27 member nations also saying this is not Europe's war. Yesterday, the EU rejected a plan to expand its existing naval mission that's protecting ships in the Red Sea to also protect Hormuz, while the UK and Germany have flat out said that the NATO alliance should not be involved either.
For the time being, member states do not have an appetite to change the mandate of this operation.
NATO is a defense alliance, not an intervention alliance. Therefore, I hope we will treat one another with the necessary respect within the alliance.
So far, Germany, Italy, and Australia have said no. Japan is really somewhere between a no and a maybe. The United Kingdom, France, Canada, and South Korea could be considered maybes right now. The UK says it's looking for a viable plan. No countries have publicly said yes, but President Trump says numerous countries have told him that they're on the way to provide help there. Now, President Trump is also making
this nigga keep lying, bro.
Asia and Europe should be involved because they're the most impacted by the Strait of Hormuz's closure.
It's like he keeps saying that people, all this stuff is happening, but it ain't happening, right? So it's fine, man. Hey, this is beautiful, man. This is absolutely beautiful, man. This guy here, big talker, you know what I'm saying? But hey, the Lord showing what this devil really is, man. Big ass liar. He can't lie no more, man. Because hey, the jig is up, right? So I want to get this 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 because right, he said that it was peace talks with Iran and that possibly could end the war by Friday, right? 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3, of course, right? It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, right? And that's the point, man. See, we know what's about to happen, man. We know it's only up from now. You know what I'm saying? We know it's going to continue to get worse and worse, right? Why does it say that, right? Because why am I saying that? Verse 4 says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. We understand what the end result of all of this is going to come to. Yahweh Shai coming back, right? And delivering Yashra Allah, man. Kwam Yasha Allah, right? So the fact of the matter is, we understand that this place has to go. And we understand that what has to happen, these countries have to go down to the Valley of Jehoshaphat, over down there in the Middle East. So conflicts have to continue to rise. With Iran. And let's say, okay, for some reason, even if it didn't happen now, it's eventually going to happen. And what we're hoping, right, and praying is that this is the catalyst, right? This is what, you know, ultimately leads to that, right? This is the event. This is what we hoping, right? Because we understand the market of pieces still has to come and, you know, and different things like that, right? So, you know what I mean? The universal basic income and whatnot. So we understand that also, you know, very much so has to come as well. But, hey, this is beautiful for putting America in dire straits to the point where that could possibly lead to the market of beasts. Now, I'm not saying that that's a fact, right? But I don't want to rock the Zah. You see what I'm saying? But what we can definitely say, is, right, what we could definitely speak on is the fact that, hey, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And that's what keeps happening. They keep trying to talk about all this peace stuff, and it keep getting worse. So this just shows you, man, what's going on, man. And then, man, also, you see Trump keep talking about, hey, trying to bring people into the thing, man, into the battle. Don't nobody want to do business with you. Don't nobody want to do battle with you, man, because he's a devil, right? Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, and it will not tarry, right? Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not right in him, but the just shall live by faith. This devil, he's not right, man, right? Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who are large of his disease. How the hell you gonna make a vow to take another country's uranium, right? Or you know, enrich uranium and whatnot? You know, bro, like, he's a proud devil, man. He want to expand his empire to all of these different. You not Yahweh Shai. You not the Heavenly Father, right? You have no right. You have no claim to it, right? The earth wasn't made for your sake. It says, neither keepeth at home who enlargeth his desire as hell, right? Because anywhere he go, he is as death. That's what he spreads, right? It says, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And shall not these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb, and against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? So these other nations, they not really digging what America doing, man. Right? They want America to fall. Right? And this is beautiful because, hey, this is very much so what it looks like it's about to happen, man. Right? Hey, this devil, he goes all around the world trying to gather unto himself all people, putting embassies in all of these different countries, trying to, take over this place and take over that place. Whenever some type of resources are found, that he automatically has some type of stake or claim to it. And this is all the way halfway across the world. This is crazy, man. This is nonsense, right? Hey, this place has to go, right? It says, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And hence, and to him that is laid of himself with thick clay. That thick clay goes into what, man? Heavy debts, right? And you see that the debt hit an all-time high of 39 trillion, man. 39 trillion. I remember a couple years ago when Biden first came into office, the debt was like, American debt was like 31 trillion, man. 30 to 31 trillion. Right now, you talking about $39 trillion. The American economy is is borrowing $50 billion a week, man. This place is done. Is over. And this is how you know we talking about America, Babylon, right? Laden himself with thick clay. Verse 7, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee and awake thee, and awake that shall vex thee? And thou shalt be for booties unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations, and all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land and of the city, and of all them that dwell therein. Absolutely, right? So because what you did, now it's coming back upon you. Verse 12, right? Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city by iniquity. And that's America, right? And that's why America is suffering for all of the things that, it's committed, right? And its sins have reached unto heaven. And that's why the Heavenly Father is about to render judgment upon this place, man. Beautiful, right? Verse 16, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 16, it says, thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. And the cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. And that's exactly what's happening, man. Right? Everybody's saying America for the devil, demonic nation that it is, man. All right? Let's get this. Nahum 3 and 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. Man, that's all this devil keep doing. He lying, man. Oh, yeah. All of these different countries are about to send their armadas to go over there and blast that place to smithereens and open back up the street. Man, he big talk guy, right? But no country has, you saw the video in the beginning. No country has publicly announced their support to go to the Strait of Hormuz. All of these countries are saying that what, man? They don't want no part of it. And they even saying that NATO should not be used to for the benefit of trying to get the Strait of Hormuz open. They ain't with it, right? This is beautiful, right? Showing you America is really feeling like that lonely guy on the block now, man. Hey, you ain't got no allies, right? And eventually, pursuing the Revelation, the 17th chapter, your allies are going to turn on you, man. And you see that this is the beginning of it, right? It's give it like 50, 60, 70 years ago. I mean, these nations wouldn't even dare speak up against America or not be with America on whatever America is for, right? But now, hey, they say, man, this ain't our war, right? This ain't our war, man, right? It says the noise, verse 2, the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling wheel. So yeah, so moving on, right? It says verse 4, it says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. What's that? America, the whore, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. Absolutely, right? America, it be destroying people, man. Through all of these different witchcrafts, like, media and all of these other, just abominations, man, right? Verse 5, it says, behold, I am against thee, saith the Heavenly Father of hosts, and I will discover the skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame, right? And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock, right? And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste. This is talking about, America, but you understand reading the Revelation 11 chapter, the 8th verse, that there are places like it talks about in Revelation 11 and 8 that are spiritually called other places. Like it refers to, America being spiritually referred to as Sodom, right? Having a real homosexual culture, right? And then also as Egypt, right? Which we see there's a Egyptian pyramid on an American dollar bill. If they have nothing to do with each other, why put an Egyptian pyramid on an American dollar bill? Because this place is spiritually Egypt and Sodom and Gomorrah, and also Babylon as well, and also Nineveh, right? All of these wicked country, all of these wicked nations, all wrapped into one, right? So it says, and it shall come to pass that they shall look upon thee and shall flee from thee and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Ain't nobody gonna bemoan her, America. Whence shall I seek comforters for thee, right? And that's the point, man. So you see that, man. Hey, this place is cooked, man. Right? America's done. And it's just going to continue to keep getting worse and worse, man. This is what we've been waiting for, right? So, man, hey, America's really starting to feel it. And, you know, I don't want to ride this out even when Friday come, man. It's still going to be up with the Strait of Hormuz. And hopefully things just continue to just keep on declining and just keep on getting worse and worse for these proud-ass Americans, man. I pray these devils here, man, starve, man. Because I know at the end of the day, the Heavenly Father going to make sure, you know, his chosen, sincere-hearted, true believers eat, man, like it says in Isaiah the 65th chapter, man, right? Isaiah chapter 65, man, read that. Hey, his servants shall eat while everybody else is suffering, man. So, hey, man, I pray that the Heavenly Father continue to, you know, let the Strait of Hormuz be closed up and, you know what I'm saying, get worse and worse, or, you know what I'm saying, just, hey, man, hey, the Heavenly Father continue to rain down judgments upon America, Babylon, man. So, hey, with that, I don't want to rock this out. You sincere-hearted, true believers were edified, exhorted, and comforted with this message. And I want to give all glory, honor, and praise unto my power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I say Shalom and Shalak Rayam upon America, Babylon, and all those who speak out against the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, right? Shalom to all you sincere, true believers. May y'all keep fighting. May y'all keep pushing. Shalom.